think it's almost what I predicted. The only difference is Samuel Chukwu, Ademola Lookman is starting, and there's also Osai. So it's actually a good starting 11. Has a lot of like potentials, and that's not bad when you think about it, because Nigeria has shown they don't really deserve to be here, but it is what it is. Just have to enjoy the Nigerian national team as they try their best to qualify for the next phase of the qualification for World Cup. Hopefully, they're able to qualify, and if they don't qualify, then they will know that they tried their best, but it's actually left to them. Because when you look at it, it's just crazy that Nigeria is needing to pass through playoffs to qualify. It's just really really crazy. You can see the starting lineup for the Gabon team, and it's quite interesting. They have Boanga. Boanga has been informed. For those people that watch the MLS, you will know that he is a very popular name. He has been doing quite a lot. It's going to be interesting how Nigeria can stop him, because I really don't know how the Super Eagles stop the are going to stop Gabon. So Nigeria is passing, and we are playing from right to left, and Gabon are playing from left to right. So the game has started already. So you're having Demola Lukman passing to Calvin Bassey. It's going to be quite interesting to see what the Super Eagles can do after defeating Benin Republic 4-0. Oh, this is quite early. We have a free kick. The pitch is very nice. I think that's one of the things that the Northern African teams have to their credit. Even though it's raining, you can't even know it's raining. I'm sure if they play the game in one of the stadiums in Nigeria, it would even be crazy, because the pitch is likely to be very soggy. But they're playing it in Morocco. CAF. The only problem is I don't know whether CAF did not advertise it. They are not crowd is not much. Obviously, it's a week. It's actually a weekday, so it's possible that many people are working. Morocco is not, even though it's one of the better countries in Africa, it's not a super super rich country. And I think Demola Lookman is taking the free kick. I was thinking that it would be benched though. That was one of the things that was, because if I was the coach, why change a formation that worked for you? It's just for you to just use the same formation, but obviously I don't know. I don't know better than the coach, and it is what it is when you think about it, because it's just common sense. Zaidu took the free kick, and so straight down the keeper's throat. Interesting setup from Zaidu. Okay. Gabon has even like they had 19 points, so and they were unable to qualify from their group, which is quite crazy. No, it's crazy, crazy. Super Eagles, I don't know how they are going to play well without training properly. I really don't know how they are going to do that, because NFF and their problems. Every time there is always an issue. Either somebody is not getting paid or someone is getting paid. That's just the Nigerian way. If you know, if you know, you know. It's just crazy sometimes, but that's Africa for you. But Nigeria has started well so far. It's going to be interesting how the game will go, because a lot of, when you think of it, there's a lot to think of when you when you actually consider it. Uh, Super Eagles have started well though. They've really started well. The first chance, wow. Akko Adam should be scoring that too. That should be a goal though. Don't know, that's crazy. Um, wow, that was a very good chance. No, Osimhen, you're offside, so there's no way we could have passed that ball to you. Mhm. CAF and their referees, you would always know the way they blow football in Africa. It's different though. This guy is really, really fleet-footed. Nearly bullied Osai Manuel there. Um, when you think of it, think no, that's not a foul. Was trying to win a penalty there. I wasn't able to do that. Mhm. Mhm. Good profile. That should be yellow card though. What are you complaining about? This guy is very fleet-footed. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, really. Oh, they even have Lemina. Wow. I haven't forgotten that they have Lemina. As that's that is really, 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 really crazy. Hmm. That's really crazy. They have a very, very good squad though. They just got a free kick now. Hmm. I've not even seen anything from Pierre Emerick. Yet, oh, this Benjamin Frederick. I really don't know where Nigeria got him from. At least if there's one thing we've been able to get right, it has always been centre backs. At least decent, having decent centre backs. It's just really crazy. Mm. Being able to get like very, very decent quality centre backs. At least Nigeria has been able to do that one quite well. Mhm. But it's actually what it is. Uh, mm. Eric Chell is looking stressed. Not bad. I guess it's just normal. Uh, but when we look at the lineup is quite interesting because you do have some players that I was not really expecting them to play. I think Osai Emmanuel above him is a very decent dribbler, but he's not the best of crossers. Just dribble the Gabon defender now. He's more of a driver in Alex Iwobi. I never ever understand why you are not left footed and you still want to shoot with your left. Just wasted the opportunity. Well, obviously he's a professional footballer. Who am I? Well, lots of lot of things to look at in the first few minutes. It's been it's been an even game so far. But when we have Osimhen, I think we always have that option. The victory is always there if we have Osimhen. Mm. Look, come on, have that ball in your control. This match is gonna be tough for. Mm. Match is still ongoing and it's still new. Quite interesting. Uh Interesting. I think both teams are using 4-4-2. Gabon are using Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Boanga. And if you watch Major League Soccer, you know Bonga has been effective alongside Son. Oh, Aubameyang has moved to the left. A decent cross, but Nwabali just made the save. So far, this guy are making mistakes. Stanley Nwabali. It's very, very lucky there. That defender did not really do much with the ball, but when you just look at it, the Super Eagles are just there's no calmness to their game, which is unlike Eric Chell. If you watch Mali football, there is always that calmness. So because he's using two midfielders in the middle, and you have Benjamin Fry. Very nice ball. I think I would have preferred Moses Simon to Ademola Lookman, but Ademola Lookman has the name and is with the ball now. See, you are not gonna shrug off Moses Simon like that. Don't shoot again now. Why will you still shoot there again? Mm. Nah, you're not going anywhere with the ball. That's quite interesting. I think when you look at the formation, Akko Adams and Victor Osimhen have that like a very great partnership. Hopefully it works out well today. But the 4-4-2 is not a bad formation from Eric Chell. But I do feel like there are more things that I could actually tried out. Like, because I don't think I've seen Samuel Chukwueze on the ball apart from once. Oh, they're using VAR. So VAR is trying to look at a potential penalty for Nigeria. For Moses Osai, he actually fired a shot and it appears to have hit someone's hand. Oh, it has been waved off. So no penalty for Nigeria. It's just a goal kick. And I think one of the things in this game that I've seen is both teams are going direct. Gabon has a very skillful winger that they're trying to use, but they have Aubameyang and Bouanga. If you watch Major League Soccer, Bouanga is on fire. Him and Son, they've just been scoring a lot of goals in America, and I never even knew he was from Gabon. But the Nigerian team has been able to restrict passes from coming to him. But in Africa, to be honest, Morocco, no wonder they want to host the World Cup in 2034. They have very good pitches. It is raining heavily, and you won't even know that it's raining. But I would have preferred, as I've said, Moses Simon should have started instead of Ademola Lookman because Lookman has not really shown much. It's still early, but in African football, we always need that winger that is strong. I always call Moses Simon like a poor man's Doku because both of them they play the same style. So it just makes sense when you think of it that I would prefer someone like Moses Simon. That's a nice pass by Iwobi to Lookman and Zaidu. I like Zaidu. Beautiful cross, and Osimhen just missed the setter. Wow. And Osimhen appears to be injured, even though I know it's most likely going to be a fake injury. But that's a very, very beautiful cross. Osimhen should be scoring that. I think that's why ever since Tai Taiwo left the Super Eagles, the only left back that I've liked. Yeah, I did like Ederson Ichejile, but Ichejile was quite slow. But Zaidu he has been the best left back that Nigeria has had in a long while. Oh, that ball was even entering the net. The goalkeeper had the hand towards it. If it was the Premier League now, that could be a potential penalty because Onana did something similar last season and he was awarded a penalty against him. But when you think of it, I think Nigeria has gotten the coach right in Eric Chell. Even if you don't qualify for the World Cup, he should be retained. He has been able to bring in an attacking style of football, which is what we've always wanted. But I know NFF, they don't have patience. If they don't manage to qualify now, it's going to be a serious issue for him. But I feel it should be retained as because the job he did with Mali was a very great job and should probably be retained. He's an attacking coach, and I think that's what Nigeria needs. Osimhen is still on the ground, but I'm very sure he's not going to leave. And I don't even know whether in Africa we have concussion protocol because it's not like Europe, but stadium is not really filled up. I don't know whether there's still another match today. Let me check live scores to see if there's still another game. There might still be another game. Oh, no wonder. Cameroon is playing the Congo by 8 o'clock, but I don't know if it's the same stadium. Oh, that's Philip Shuaibu, the former deputy governor of Edo State, is in Morocco. I think NFF, they have a bit of entourage. Obviously, he's no longer in politics, so he has enough time to go wherever he wants to go. And it's quite interesting seeing what is going to happen. Both teams now, okay, no, Nigeria is down to 10 men. That looked like a semi-foul, but we've played well so far, despite the lack of training. Nice ball to the left-hand side to Akko Adams. Wow, that's quite good. Osai is likely going to want to dribble that guy. But the way we are playing, I think I'm seeing some people in the comment section, but the way we are playing today looks better. Is it because of the pitch? Because obviously, when we played South Africa in South Africa, they took us to a very terrible pitch. So I guess that was part of their strategy. But team is playing quite well. And obviously, it's raining. And most of our players are European based. So I guess that also kind of helps. Oh, don't shoot. Look, come on, don't shoot. Boys back to Iwobi. Now to Zaidu. Mm. Wow, that was a brilliant save from the goalkeeper from Osimhen. We're actually better than this Gabon team, but we need to score. Mm. And it's not offside. That would have been a wonderful goal. Hmm. Interesting. Wow, that is a great save from the goalkeeper. He actually did well there. The stadium is also windy. Mhm. But the fact it is empty, I think CAF needs to do better. You don't take a match to Morocco. We understand that Morocco has spent a lot of money in football in the last 4 to 5 years, and CAF gives them almost everything. But what's the essence of taking it to Morocco when the stadium is going to be empty? Beyond the pitch, probably taking it to a, although in Africa, how many people will even watch ball on a Thursday afternoon? I know that it's quite rare. You're not going to see people leave their workplace and go and watch ball when they have to make money. Mm, very lucky there. The referee build Osai Emmanuel out there. Very, very lucky. Because that could have easily been a mistake at the back. So far, we've not seen much from Samuel Chukwueze. I think Chukwueze is one player that is an enigma for the Super Eagles. I don't know how to explain him. He doesn't turn up for Nigeria, but in the last game, he actually turned up. He did, I think, 2 assists against Benin Republic. But the team is playing well. This is very nice. Our star striker is fumbling. No, he just missed another chance now. And we all know that the Super Eagles goes where Osimhen goes. That's a very nice pass. I think from the first 22 minutes, one of the things that Eric Chell has done is that rather than playing with the regular wingers that we are used to, because we know that when Nigeria plays, it's usually two out and out wingers. He's actually playing a narrow 4-4-2 formation. So the wingers are not wide. If you remember when we used to watch Premier League in those days, when we used to call it Premiership, you will know that that's the formation that Man used to use with Ryan Giggs and even Cristiano Ronaldo. They were not really wide, they were in the middle. So Nigeria has been able to dominate the midfield because our wingers are not staying wide. And for Gabon, they should have not used 4-4-2. They should have probably used 4-3-3. They would have been able to outmatch us in the midfield because Nigeria isn't just two midfielders. Iwobi and Ndidi. But they are playing 4-4-2. Both teams are playing 4-4-2. So, unsurprisingly, the best team will definitely leverage it. No, come on, control your ball for God's sake. Interesting formation by Richie. I think he used this formation with Mali in the Nations Cup and he got a lot of good results there. So I'm not surprised he's employing the same thing, using our players and their strengths. So it's even looking like our attackers are even wider than the wingers. I'm looking at the current formation for this Gabon's free kick. Ademola Lookman is playing more as a number 8 behind the striker, while Akko Adams is slightly wider. But this match has the hallmarks of the first person to score is going to make it very difficult. But they are playing very well though. For a team that was on strike, they are really playing well. What is happening? Gabon has been very open in this game. And I'm not surprised because in their last match, they actually won 4-3. So it shows you that they do have an open formation. Their team can be quite open sometimes. So it's not really surprising because they won that match 4-3 against I think Gambia. So they're a very open team, but it's playing into Nigeria's hands because Nigeria actually struggled in the Nations Cup to break down teams a lot during the qualifiers. But I feel the weather being wet, the pitch being slick is actually helping the Super Eagles. But it can also help Benin because PMA Kobemeyang, as we all know, is not a target man. He's more of a poacher, like a Jamie Vardy kind of character. He just needs one true pass behind the back line and he's going to score. And Boanga is more of a bruiser because I've watched Boanga play in the in the MLS. But it's quite interesting seeing what is happening on the pitch. Ademola Lookman is playing a lot in the midfield. Chukwueze is playing more central than you would expect. And you know that this is, at least we have a Nigerian Super Eagles team that looks coached, well coached. And when you have someone like Osimhen, you know he's going to be everywhere. Yeah, you have to change that ball angle to the left. Yeah. hmm Fine. Ah, he did not enter again. Go. What are they saying? Free kick. Oh no. What did the ref just do now? Wow, the ref blew for free kick. That's another chance gone. But there's VAR though. So let's see the replay. Ah, no, that ball did not enter. It did not enter. That's difficult to see here. Oh. And there's even a handball there. But the handball is not an intentional handball. But VAR is looking at it and speaking with the ref because there was handball in the build up. But I don't know if that handball is enough for a penalty though. But that ball is not a goal. The goalkeeper saved. He actually saved that ball. So it's quite interesting what they are going to blow for. Because that handball is probably the major issue. The referee is still having conversations with the VAR, and Osimhen is discussing that it's handball. It's handball is what he's saying. But it's quite interesting. When I watched that replay, there was actually handball there. VAR has VAR has verified that it's not a penalty. That's crazy. But it was 50-50 though. There wasn't, even from my own unbiased view, did not look like a penalty to me because the ball came what we used to call ball to hand. But nowadays there's nothing like ball to hand again. Now it's just more or less like discretion of the VAR team. Mm, they are clearly overmatched. Nigeria is better than them. I do like Akko Adams though. He has that physicality and he can play on the ball. One of the things we have lagged with our supporting strikers, Boniface is too fragile on the ball. Onuachu looks too like tall for the kind of game that we play. Aroka Dai, what's his name? Aroko Dai. That one too looks a bit lanky. We've always want. That's why I like them. Cyril Desses. A striker that is big and very fleet-footed on the ball is the kind of striker that Nigeria needs alongside a bruiser like Osimhen. When you have a bruiser, you need a fleet-footed striker. Because Osimhen is not a fleet-footed striker. He's more like someone that bruises you. So if you have a fleet-footed striker, you can always partner him with Osimhen. He would be strong and able to do some of the work. But mm, Calvin Bassey quite strong. This is the best I've seen Super Eagles play in a very, very long time. Oh, very long time. But indeed, he just made mistake in the middle now. And this is what Gabon are looking for. See, Iwobi wanted to pass back and cause problems for Nigeria. That's a very nice pass to Lukman. Mm-hmm. Nice football. Don't cross that ball. Where are you running to? It's not running anyway. He has to pass the ball back. Mm-hmm. Ninja. This is their first incursion into the box in a while. And they have a corner kick. Interesting. Their first corner kick, Gabon. Hmm. Let's see whether they're able to utilize their first like major opportunity. Because corner kick used to be something that many people did not put their mind in. But Arsenal now has made corner kick become a very, very huge thing. And I don't think Nigeria is not a super physical team. But with Osimhen, Calvin Bassey, Benjamin Frederick, Wilfred Ndidi, I think we should have enough physicality to deal with corners. And they're actually man marking. That was very close to a goal. And they have to be very careful with the way they are manhandling players in the box because of VAR. VAR is okay. VAR is looking at the tackle in the box, but because African football, I don't trust African referees. African referees can be very, very crazy. Wow, that would have been an easy go for Lemina. Because if you watch the last AFCON, you will know that our referees still have a way, they still have a long way to go, even though they are getting better and better. That's a foul. This Benjamin Frederick, I don't know where the Super Eagles got this boy from. He's a very, very decent defender. I won't be surprised if he moves into a better league. At least we've been able to find a long-term solution to Kenneth Omoro. I think Kenneth Omoro was the last defender that really played long for Nigeria. You can always, like, if you're joining the stream, discuss is still 0-0. We're in the 34th minute, and the starting 11 started Lookman instead of Moses Simon. We also have Chukwueze starting and Bright Osai to starting at right back. I think those are the changes from the victory against Benin Republic, and Osimhen has missed two decent chances. See Bright Osai, that was very close to causing a counter. Thought that ball went out. Interesting. Victor Osimhen, the way he plays with his lanky feet, very lucky there. Just that defender just came with a lot of haste. If not, that should not really be a free kick, to be honest. But it is what it is. So Lukman is playing in the number 8 position, just behind the strikers. Ako Adams is playing more like a wide forward. Him and Osimhen are switching as handball. Hmm. Why is Victor Osimhen playing like this today? What is happening? Is it the pitch? He just missed another chance now. You have to calm down now. You're a world class footballer now. He has gotten chances. He's not shooting the ball well. The pitch is not bad though. And we just need our best player to turn up. Because we can't. It's what I've seen here. They've played quite well. And this kind of football, you don't need to win 4-0. You just need 1-0. Hmm. Ademola Lookman just caused the counter and he's not even running with full energy. Pass ball well. You are allowing Boanga to have counter. Boanga that is in form. That's that pass from Aubameyang. He just put that guy too wide. A simple pass. Don't foul there. Half time. Just 10 minutes to half time. Nigeria deserves to be leading this match at least 2. But that's football. Still 0-0. Our goalkeeper has had nothing to do so far. It's just crazy. Nothing nothing to do. But Victor Osimhen has been a handful. He has not just scored. Missed quite a number of chances. The stadium is beginning to get filled up though. But we're in that part of the half where Gabon is trying to get stronger and stronger into the game. And they've not really been defended. That's why it's surprising me. Like, they actually set a formation to score. Because when I saw that they are using their two star strikers, I'm like, obviously. They believe that they can score. And I don't blame them because this kind of match is first person to score that would definitely like most likely be the winner. So it's not as the way football tends to be. That's crazy. When you think when you think about it, I think there's somebody has fallen on the pitch. Most likely the Gabon goalkeeper. He has had a lot to do though, but that should not. I don't know what would have given him injury. He's pointing to his thighs and claiming that he was hit by a player, maybe his own player during the corner kick. Because Semen has missed at least two chances. If I go on Twitter now and see what people are saying on Twitter about Osimhen, it's just crazy. Gabon has not played anything at all beyond just one or two chances. The keeper has just been making like great saves. But and Gabon appears to have more supporters than Nigeria, even though I find it hard to believe in the pitch. We have lots of Nigerians in Morocco. So Eric Chell is passing out some instructions, which is not surprising. Not surprised he's passing out instructions. He's more or less like just trying to let his team know that they need to probably be they need to probably be better. And it's not surprising. So we are in a bit of stoppage. There is a 1 minute, like the goalkeeper just needed to I think he needed to get what do you call it? Needed to get treated, but that has been done, and we are back to the game. Ah, wow. Hmm. The linesman flags there, but nobody. The referee allowed. That should be a free kick. Ah, Nigeria are playing well. Oh. It's a brighter side. Wow. Our strikers have not been sharp enough in this match. I don't know what's happening. The weather is likely. But I still feel this is the best weather for the Super Eagles to actually be playing because when you think about it, it's cold. Most of them play in Europe. They are used to this kind of weather. So and it's raining. That's a nice pass by the Gabon player. Not a bad pass. This guy is very. That's Boang. Okay, it's Boanka that is going out wide most times. Interesting. I wonder him and Son are able to play well together in um, Los Angeles FC because Son too is another person that likes. Wow, this is the kind of pass that Osimhen likes. So, oh, nice marking by the defender. That's where the skill is, and he has to really learn that because there is a way you just touch that ball and just push it in front of him. But Osimhen, that's not his game. His game is more or less like the normal kick and follow for a powerful striker. But I've seen him score goals from that kind of distribution. But what Rachel is doing is very good though. He's making his best players touch the ball. Also, Benjamin Frederick has not been injured there. Lookman just doing all energy. He hasn't played well at all. I think the ref is he trying to give somebody a yellow card? Yeah, that was a bad tackle by Aubameyang on Frederick. So Aubameyang has a yellow card now. Interesting. He has not really been in this game, but we all know he's their he might not necessarily be their best player, but he's their most dangerous player or their highest profile player. So here's a yellow card. Remember, he's just coming back from suspension. 2 games ago, he scored a hat trick and he got red card. So why are you trying to dribble at the back, Zaidu? Mm, that was nearly close from Gabon. Our players are doing too much skill. The Nigerian, calm down. The goalkeeper, I don't know why he's always rushing. He always has rush of blood. Bali. You don't need to let your players organize themselves into their formations and into their positions. The Gabon team are beginning to have confidence, and I'm not surprised. Nigeria has not taken advantage of the chances that they've gotten, and it's very, very crazy that the match is still new with the amount of domination that Nigeria has dominated, at least in terms of ball possession, getting their best players to the ball. Osimhen and Akko Adams have been able to like dominate most of the long balls that have been given to them. Hmm, don't make mistake there. The Gabon team they outnumber you there. Hmm, nah, nobody's going to allow you to move like that. Iwobi needs to be calm. Iwobi and Lukman, they've been terrible in this game. That's it. African football. A very terrible pass. Don't need to foul him, Osimhen. Don't foul him. Hmm. Never knew Boanga plays like this. It's coming at your back. See Iwobi. What's happening now? Another terrible pass by Gabon. Gabon has not really gotten themselves to in the attacking phase. Iwobi is dwelling on the ball, losing the ball in dangerous places. The referee has added 6 minutes. We are currently into extra time. This one, Bali, he likes paparazzi. Says there's something wrong with the ball. So obviously they have to change the ball. The referee is going over to pick the ball. So we're currently in extra time. And then first half, I would say my conclusion is Nigeria started well. They've played well. They've had about 3, 4 chances, and the chances have fallen to the person that you want the chances to fall to, which is Victor Osimhen. But he has been he has been a bit like rash with his finishing. Ademola Lookman is not in this game. He's not in this game at all. Even though he's playing more central, he's not in this game. Just that I don't know if Chell has that catch to be able to sub him when it's time because Nigeria needs more players that can hold the ball, are creative. We all know Moses Simon will cross 100 out, but needs more touches, need more. a bit of, I can't even say creativity because Nigeria has played well. Osimhen has not been shooting on all cylinders because normally Osimhen should have scored in this game, but it is what it is. So Nigeria has the free kick on the edge of the box. We're in the 48 minutes mark. Not a good free kick from Lukman. He hasn't had the best first half at all. He has not played well at all. So hopefully second half will be better and Nigeria can be able to make the advantage pay for them. That's a very nice pass. Gabon has one last chance. The ball is sent to the midfield. About two of our defenders have gone to go and mark one player. Obemeyang. Obemeyang is old. Lukman is just doing cardio on the field. He is not even playing anything at all. He's just doing cardio. Just came to do exercise on the pitch. Hmm. Anyways, I'm sure Eric Chair will have time to speak with them. It's raining. This match has the signs of a match that Nigeria can easily lose because we've missed chances. We have to be able to score. We are better than them. It's quite obvious. I'm even surprised because Gabon played very well in their qualifiers and Nigeria did not really play well. But one can say maybe there's momentum with the Nigerian team with their last few victories. What did this one see there now? He did not see anything. He just passed the ball. Anyways, it's raining, so it might be more difficult to see than normal. Let's see if Nigeria can create one last chance before the halftime whistle blows. I think it might be Oh no, they're passing at the back. That was not a good. I think what Gabon has been able to do very well in the last 10 minutes has been to block the midfield passes. Nigeria was using the midfield passes. As I just said that now, Iwobi has been terrible with his passes. Very terrible. Mm, very nice defending from Frederick. That would have been a chance for Aubameyang. And that's the kind of chance that he likes. The true pass is able to counter and shoot. Because they've been trying to stop the midfield passes. Benjamin Frederick. That was a very nice tackle. But if that was Aubameyang of before, Aubameyang would have pushed that ball to his left and shot that ball in. Gabon has the last chance of the first half. Let's see what happens. Stanley Nwabali comes out and punches the ball. He's able to pass the ball to Kalombasi, who wins the free kick. And I think that should be the end of the first half. Nigeria has Nigeria has done okay. Yeah, the referee has blown for halftime. So very interesting. Super Eagles are currently drawing 0-0. And from what I've seen in the first half, I feel the coach Eric Chell has done well. He put out a team that is quite good. He did not just put out a team that is not good. The formation has been good. Having using the 4-4-2 formation has worked well. And I feel the reason why the 4-4-2 formation has worked okay is because Gabon has also matched us 4-4-2, even though Boanga is kind of wide, but Nigeria has been able to throw balls into the midfield. I also like the fact that we are not really using the wingers per se because the closer you are to the goal, the more likely you are to score. So having Chukwueze and Ademola Lookman stay central has been okay, but the problem is Demola Lookman has not played well. Osimhen has had three good chances. He has not been able to use them well. And having Zaido and Bright Osai as the wing as the working as fullbacks, but they are playing as wingers has been quite nice because Zaidu is a very good crosser and Bright Osai is very good in driving. So it's not really surprising that the Super Eagles are doing quite well in the game. It's not really a surprise to me because it shows that the team is quite okay. Like we have been able to play okay so far, and it's working for the Super Eagles because the team is looking good, and I feel Nigeria has that like kind of potential to like work better in the second half. I feel in the second half Nigeria should be able to get more chances, and I'm sure that if we have more chances, we'll definitely be able to score goals and probably like win this game. So it's actually half time. If you have some comments, you can always drop your comments. What are your predictions? Do you think the Super Eagles are going to be able to win this game with the squad that we have? No, Samuel Chukwueze has done decent. He's like I said, he's an enigma. He's always I don't know whether he disappears, but I feel the change of the formation to this 4-4-2 is basically to bring out the best of Chukwueze because anytime we put him very out wide, he's always having to dribble two, three players, but bringing him closer to the goal makes sense. I'm currently showing some of the highlights. We've had a lot of joy crossing the ball into the box 18 for Osimhen. But we all know that crossing is not really a strategy that you can really bank on unless you have very good players that are able to do that. Um, we've seen a lot of driving from Brighton side. I don't even know how Nigeria even came second in their group because if Nigeria had played like this for most of the qualifiers, Nigeria should have qualified without any stress. But they are playing well. Shows that the training that they did yesterday is not is not really an issue. They know what they are doing. The coach has put them in. But I feel like the second half, Eric Chell should be brave enough. If Lookman he can give Lookman 10-15 minutes, and then if Lookman doesn't do well, should probably remove him and bring in maybe a Moses Simon. I would also let me look at the bench of Nigeria and see what Nigeria has on the bench to to know because if we're able to have like if we have quality players on the bench then it is easy then then it is easy for the Nigerian team to be able to like do do a lot, right? So we are currently in halftime, showing that Nigeria is you have Nigeria still leading in halftime, and I said Nigeria still leading, still 0-0. Hopefully the Super Eagles are able to like do well. But one of the things that I can also say is more or less like we're actually playing well. I'm pleasantly surprised because I wasn't really expecting much from from them because they've not really played that well in a long time. When you think of it, it's been a long time since Nigeria played well. So the fact that they're able to play okay shows that they are doing well. The Osimhen had a very great header that the goalkeeper saved. The goalkeeper has also been quite good, but I feel the chances have not really been very clinical beyond a few half chances. Osimhen needs to put on his shooting boot. I've not also seen a lot from Akko Adams. I know his partnership with Osimhen is very, very good, but we need to see more from players like Akko Adams. We need to see more from players like Osimhen that have the ability to turn up. We know that Osimhen is quite like talented in that aspect. So it's very, very easy for you to see those players turning up and ensuring that they are able to do the necessary things that they have to do. So it's just half time looking at some of the nuggets. I also feel like the Gabon team has also been fairly okay. They've not really packed the bus, which has surprised me. I thought they are going to defend more, but they've been quite open. I guess what they are trying to do is they don't want to pack the bus and then during the count when they have counter attack, they only have two players running on counter. So far in their counter attacks, they've had about three, four players, which shows that if they're able to get their counter attack well, it's possible for them to actually like score because when you have counter attacks and you have more players running into the box, you have better chances of scoring. And the Super Eagles have to be quite careful with the counter attacks that these guys have are seen because if they're able to get a very decent chance, I do see them having chances. When you have players like um Boanga, you have players like Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, they will always be dangerous. Though Aubameyang looks is playing and looking quite old, but we all know that a striker of his quality can never forget the road to the back of the net. That's one thing that he would. That's one thing that you always have. You will always know where the back of the net is, and that's quite dangerous for the Nigerian team if they are not careful. But with what we've done so far, I feel like the Super Eagles have played okay, and they do have a very good chance of doing well. It's currently half time. I think I would be going for a little drink break and then be back for the second half because I'm sure that the second half is going to be quite tough. You can also drop your predictions and then let's see how that goes because it's definitely a match that many people have already earmarked that Super Eagles are likely to do some like good, but with what I've seen so far, I just feel like we might be in for a very tough one. But if the Super Eagles don't win this game, I think I'm going to feel quite bad for the team because the team has played well enough to win the match. It's just for them to be able to connect well in their attacks and then they will be able to like do well. So that's basically it. So I have like just have that moment where Welcome back to the live stream. Gabon versus Nigeria or Nigeria versus Gabon. We're about to start the second half. The first half was quite quick. We just saw the Super Eagles have played okay, but this second half now is the do or die period. Somebody has to go home. The final is going to be on Sunday. And the crazy thing is, after the final, we have still not qualified. We'll still go and play another match against, they call it the intercontinental playoffs, but most likely Nigeria is going to have a very easy opponent because of they will be using FIFA ranking for that one. So you can see that's what happens when you are meant to qualify the easy way and you decided to choose the hard way. But in Nigeria, we always like the hard way. Something is easy to achieve, but we would always go for the hard one. The players are back on the field, but the game is yet to begin. Nigerian team is just having a quick chat. The Gabon team too having a quick chat. For this second half, Nigeria will be playing from left to right. And from what I can see, the stadium is getting filled up more and more. I know based on CAF, it's likely to be probably free tickets for the Moroccan team. But Gabon appears to have the local support, which is surprising me because I know we have Nigerians in Gabon. The second half is on, and Gabon are looking to strike first. It's quite interesting that the Gabon team are looking to like catch us off guard. I think there is something. What is happening to the ball again? Why is this guy complaining about this ball? Is it that CAF or no? This is not even CAF. This is FIFA. Even the referee is surprised that what is happening to the ball. And it's FIFA. It's FIFA ball, so we cannot even blame CAF. Maybe they did not pump. They they did not pump the ball very well. This is the second time now that the guy is complaining about the ball. Well, that should not be a problem now. They should have pumped the ball properly because it's funny. But the game is back on the way, so we have. Let's see whether the Super Eagles can maintain that dominance that they had in the first half. I think one of the things that Gabon has to prevent, even the Gabon team, is those passes to the midfield. And I can see that they are trying to do that this second half. They are trying to block those angles because Nigeria had a lot of joy from getting those passes to the midfield and leveraging those opportunities. But Gabon has to prevent that. They have to block. They have the players. They have Mario Lemina, one of my favorite underrated players when he was in Wolves. I think he's currently playing for Galatasaray now. He's a teammate of Victor Osimhen. That's very nicely. This is the problem. You turned out from trouble and you just passed the ball anyhow. Bright Osai. Why would you do such a thing? The Gabon team, if they're able to play very well, they can actually stretch the Nigerian team because Nigeria is playing 4-4-2, and if they don't see number 4-4-2, it's very easy to. That's if you're able to play it well. Very easy to overwhelm the midfield. But Ndidi has played very well. Iwobi has been okay, but his passes have been very, very terrible today. And that's one of his strengths. So I don't know how you have no, I'm not showing it. That's why I called it a watch along. Oh no. I think this might be a very good opportunity. Buanga is on the ball. You don't give Buanga that kind of space. Wow. Okay. I think the ball has been Gabon are really ready this first half. I'm sure their coach must have spoken to them because they had just a decent first half, nothing much to show. But this second half, they are dominating the ball. They are showing because they came in second with 19 points. Nigeria came in second with 17. Even the 17 points save, it was by the grace of God. So the Gabon team knows how to play. And this is where we would see whether the lack of training would be affecting the Nigerian team because they are likely to start getting tired. And I don't even know who to even blame. Whether it's the players that are fighting for their rights or the NFM that is meant to have done the necessary thing. Because some people are going to say the players are not patriotic and all that. Eric Chell is beginning to shout. He even needs to shout because his players have not started the second half very well. Though we are just about 4 minutes into the second half. So still too early. Mm. This one Bali guy. He's a very, very eccentric goalkeeper. He always reminds me of a poor man's version of Emi Martinez or Pickford. You came out for a ball, you chested it, and you just cleared the ball into throwing. Anyways, Nigeria does not have option. We've been looking for the savior since Vincent Iyama. Maybe one day God will give us a goalkeeper that is modern and able to play out of the back. Gabon are really up for it though. This match is going to be very, very hot now. That's a very beautiful pass. That should be a foul. Zaidu, that's very poor marking from you. Very lucky he did not do it in the box 18. See, man, stop complaining. That's a foul. Zaidu was very slow there. Very lucky he's not in the box 18. That would have been a penalty. That's super egus for you. And that's why we put ourselves in the mess. We never ever played a complete 90 minutes throughout the qualifier. Against Zimbabwe, that would have beaten Zimbabwe. We allowed Zimbabwe to come back by playing just 90 minutes. Zimbabwe just did 1-2 and they equalized. Now Gabon has a free kick. Let's see what Boanga can do with the ball. Wow, that was a very nice cross. But nobody could get on the end of that. Why are they complaining about? They are complaining about pushing for penalty. The referee is telling them that there is VAR. VAR is looking at it. I want to see the push. That's slight because Bright Osai was tugging on his shirt, but he has to be very careful. This is the area where you have VAR. If VAR sees that there is obstruction, it's the okay. VAR has checked that there is no obstruction. Why are they trying to influence the referee to blow penalty? All these francophone countries and the way they play. The referee is telling him to play the corner kick. VAR is speaking to the referee. But Osai actually tugged him. Gabon are about to get a penalty. They've told the referee to go and look at the board. That was very, very terrible for Osai. I knew that this match is going to end this way. Nigeria are going to concede a penalty very soon. They've sent the referee to the screen. Ah, that's a penalty. You don't tug a player like that. Because that ball was actually going to him. Very lazy marking. The referee wants to really confirm. I don't think that guy would have met that ball. The ref is really taking his time. I like the ref. He's taking his time, but he's definitely going to give this as a penalty. Because with the amount of replays, he's definitely going to give this. The ref is still taking his time. I guess the ref doesn't want to make a mistake, but from what I can see, he's definitely going to give this as a penalty. Because if I already want to, I'm going to give it as a penalty. The ref is really, 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 really taking his time. Bright Osai, very, very. You that you're an international player, I don't know why you be tugging a player's jersey. I don't know why the ref is still asking for more updates. He should have made up his mind by now. Left to me, that's a penalty. Should probably have made up his mind. I don't think there's any other angle. The VAR personnel is discussing with the ref. It's telling him, I don't think there's any other angle. There's no way he's meeting that ball because he's falling down, but you don't tug a player's jersey that way. You don't tug a player's jersey that way. You don't. That's very, very crazy of him. The ref is really. I don't think I've seen something like this before. The ref is the ref is still is still asking. So referee 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 there are no more angles again. No, you've seen this angle like 20 times. He's about to make his decision. No penalty. Wow, Nigeria are very lucky. Nigeria is very, very lucky. I thought of it that when the referee was looking at that thing 100 times, I've never seen a ref go to the VAR room and look at it more than 20 times. In my mind, it looked like penalty, but the ref has looked at it that there's no way that guy could reach the ball, and he said no penalty because the ref was very, very uncertain. He looked at that incident about 20 times. I've never seen something like that. He kept on asking the VAR, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" Allegedly. And the VAR kept on saying they are looking at it. 'Cause I've never seen, they said the Nigerian, I'm checking Twitter, they said this because the referee is even from South Africa. Nigerians have been complaining about the referee that is a South African. See, they say, "Oh, so you mean there is VAR, nothing has been seen? Why is he checking VAR? Why is VAR?" This one even said it's a penalty against us. Nigeria very, very, even for Nigerians to be saying that that thing looked like penalty. That in my own eye, that looked like a penalty, but the referee checked it 100 times and he's like, it's not a penalty. I'm really, really surprised because the moment you pull a player that long, you are risking penalty, but the ref says it's not a penalty. Even on Twitter, can see people saying that that should have been a penalty. It looked like a penalty, smelled like a penalty, but it's not a penalty. We've actually escaped that one because that would have changed the game. That's like a let off for Nigeria because that looked like a penalty to me. Oh, interesting. Um, Swell shot. I have Calvin Bassey putting the ball back. Interesting, interesting. Well, Swell. No sub yet from the Nigerian team. Nobody has done sub yet. Don't give him back now. Why are these guys playing like this second half? It's very crazy. Alex Iwobi's leg has not even touched ball since morning. This is what happens when you're fighting for money instead of training. our players look tired, and the game has not even reached anywhere. Really, really, it's quite funny, but it's not also funny. Interesting. But yeah, Frederick. Hmm. 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 As see Calvin Bassey, for Christ's sake. Brother, you pass to your goalkeeper. The referee will bail him out now. The referee has bailed him out. African football. This match started with about 1,000 fans. Now we have about, oh, now subs are about to happen. Moses Simon. Exactly. He has removed Ademola Lukman, as I said. Lukman did not play anything in this match. And he has removed Chukwueze. I don't think Chukwueze should be removed, but oh, he has brought in this former Eyimba guy. Um, forgotten his name. Ejuke. No, he used to play for Eyimba. You need someone like Moses Simon to play this game. Then Eric Chell is not even wasting time at all. Oh. He made the subs quickly because it's obvious for him to even make this kind of early sub. It's obvious that those guys are not match fit. Those players, they it's like they just woke them up because I'm sure that the training that they would have had yesterday sef would have been light training. So NFF, they just jeopardized the future of the Nigerian team with the unnecessary problems that they had. Is well, one day Nigeria will be better. As my dad said, they've been saying that Nigeria will be better since the 70s, and nothing has changed. So to be to be it will be better one day. Just to get your players to be ready. The players used almost 2 days to strike. See, you will be playing rubbish again. Tomorrow night will tell us that is Okocha's nephew as well. Gabon's coach is still complaining about the penalty because this match looks like a match that is going to be 1-0. Anybody that scores will just qualify. It's not it's not the kind of match where they are going to be a lot of goals. Nigeria could have done that if we had scored those chances in the beginning of the first half. That's a hand. We have Moses Simon, someone that can hold ball. You have to calm this game down for the Gabon team. Just calm the football down. Just that they are blocking those spaces. That shows that they are a well coached team. But I expect players like this one that came in, you are pushing ball to the midfield where you know that there are a lot of people. Both of them are pulling each other. But the ref gave the striker, the forward, the benefit of doubt. Mm. I think this 4-4-2 is not working. Probably needs to have one of the two strikers drop deep. Because if he's able to drop deep, it becomes easier and easier for them. But it's crazy. So this is the starting. You might be seeing the lineup, but that was the starting lineup. The current lineup now is we have Lukman is out, and then he has brought in what's his name? He has brought in Moses Simon, and he has also brought in Ejuke for Chukwueze. So he has made subs. The rain is very, very heavy. Hmm. This match it's actually a 1-0 match because with the way rain is falling, you know that this is not the kind of game that is going to end 2 or 3. See now, the ref is warning the Nigerian players not to pull because this time If they pull now, the ref is gonna blow for penalty. I think that should be another corner kick. And I heard that the Gabon national team has promised each of the players, I think they promised the national team 1.5 million. That's not surprising. Gabon is currently ruled by the military, so we know that military governments, they are very, very, I didn't want to use the word that they are corrupt. They don't have accountability. They can decide to give them 10 million. Nobody is nobody is going to the ball had even gone now. That should be another corner kick for Gabon. So this is their third corner in a row. In this second half, Gabon has been better than Nigeria. Nigeria was way better in the first half, but the second half, they have actually dominated Nigeria. It's quite crazy how game changes, but they've dominated Nigeria. They are trying to sell another penalty. The Nigerian defender should not just pull that straight to the goalkeeper. If he's able to look well, that can be Calvin Bassey. Look up Calvin Bassey. Nice. No, Ejuke is more of a dribbler. Mm, it's a very good cross. Manga. That's the captain of Gabon. That was a very nice cross. But this match is do or die. Everyone is willing to die on the pitch, and it's quite crazy. Not surprising though. Moses Simon is about to take a corner kick. We know Moses Simon. His corner kicks are two have only two options. Is either he plays the corner kick over the bar or the corner kick goes to somebody. That's Moses Simon for you. He doesn't have in between. So he's one of the two. So let's see what the Super Eagles can do with this. Now, let's see. That's what I said. Moses Simon he played the corner kick so far that the ball went out for a throw. He doesn't have He's not that kind of player that plays corner kick and gives you 7 over 10. It's either he gives you 9 over 10 or 1 over 10. It has to be one of the two. Did not even give the Nigerian team an opportunity to even win that header. But it is what it is, though. Mm, that's not a good header back, oh. But Pierre-Emerick, it's no longer the Pierre-Emerick that we know. It looks quite old now. That's life, sha. I remember when he was still in AC Milan that year. But the match is still nil-nil. And see our goalkeeper. He came to play ball and the ball was blocked. This guy is gonna be a big liability for Nigeria in the World Cup if Nigeria manages to qualify. Don't foul him, oh. Nice ball. The Nigerian team are tired. Wow. They are looking quite tired. So sad. No wonder they put all their effort in that first half. I'm not someone that loves conspiracy theory though, but they look quite tired. I know the rain is heavy, but it's not like Gabon are playing with the Gabon team are not playing with umbrella now. So they are trying to see, and Gabon has been able to block those midfield balls. The ball is with Iwobi again. At least he was able to pass this one where you have to give that ball back to Iwobi. That's the thing about Moses Simon. Zaidu! No, that was cleared by. Hmm. I've not even seen much from Buanga. Nice. Lemina, You have space to turn. That's very nice. Mm. Osimhen is a workhorse. Inside the rain, he's still running back, tracking back, playing his best. Really, really crazy. But it is what it is, though. Just the way football is. Football should be played. He plays like someone. He doesn't play like a millionaire. See, he will be. Why will you pass that kind of ball back to a goalkeeper that you know that is a very eccentric goalkeeper? Okay, Nigerian team looks tired. That's a nice ball to Akko. Nice to Moses Simon. It's going to count leg over. Moses Simon. That guy. Poor man. Poor man Doku. Everybody's in the box sitting waiting for cross and you cross the ball above everybody's head. The way the game is going, Gabon looks most likely to to spring something. Though Aubameyang looks frustrated. The game is very wide open now. Though I was clamoring for Moses Simon, those that watched the stream in the first half, but he just dribbled the ball out for goal kick. At least he's doing better than Ademola Lookman. Even the Nigerian coach is frustrated, Eric Chell. He's like, what am I watching? 20 minutes to go. And I heard that there's no extra time. It's straight to penalties. Interesting. Hmm. This second half has not been good at all. But at least I can't even blame the coach. He made the subs early. The players look tired. And we always knew that this match is not a match that you are going to dominate all through. It's a one new match. You score your goal and you run. That means if that Nigeria were just lucky, if that penalty had been given, Nigeria would have lost this game. Because this is not a game of plenty chances. Gabon has not even seen any major clear chances. The goalkeeper has not even had to make a major save. So it's just more or less like you make a mistake, they give penalty against you, and that's the end of the game. Or see another wrong pass. Mm, It's well. It's not like it's not like Gabon are also playing well. Just a match of blind versus blind. But it is what it is. Um okay. What I see in this match is Wilfred Ndidi was very lucky there. It's a match where you need your star players to turn up. Osimhen did not turn up that first half when we were dominating at all. Could have You need a chance. I know that's what Aubameyang is looking for. Just one chance. Gabon has not been to the World Cup since 1979. So you would know that he's really, really hungry to take them to the next stage. This is our goalkeeper. He has injured himself. He's too sluggish on the ball. I don't know how a player will be. How a player will be that sluggish. He has injured himself now. I don't understand him at all. They should better bring in another player. The Gabon coach looking like he wants to make sub. One is too sluggish. That guy could have snatched the ball from his. See, why is Bali delaying this? Is it on Twitter? Somebody said this Bali gets main character syndrome. Is it? which one is main character syndrome? And he's not going to leave the pitch. He's currently on the floor. Right, is he right hand that they call it, like as if he's injured. He's not going to be able to play. Oh, he has he has requested for substitution. He's the one that cost himself unnecessary play, and it clearly shows that these guys are not fit. It shows. See, he has injured himself, so they have to probably have to. Fine boy is about to enter. the guy, the guy that cost us in the last World Cup, Okoye, that could not hold Thomas Partey shots. Anyways, the ladies love him, so he's coming into play. See a goalkeeper that is wearing good chain. Is it? Is it? We need a new goalkeeper. We can't rely on him. It's well. It's as if Eyama swore for Nigeria. If he's not able to keep, he should leave the pitch, oh, because he requested for sub. Gabon are about to bring in two players. One of them is number 8. He bears the same name with Lemina. Maybe it's his brother. But because this match definitely is going to be a substitute that is going to transform this game. Both teams have not played like they are going to the World Cup at all. To see who is subbing. He's definitely not subbing his two best players. So we have 15 minutes left to penalty. That's really really crazy. At least if Nigeria is even not going to qualify, then at least it will save Nigerians the stress. The last World Cup, that was the last World Cup now. Yeah, Nigeria did not qualify. It was Ghana that qualified. So it's not really strange. Imagine a goalkeeper that was requesting sub now is telling the coaching staff that he's all right. But at the end of the day, it's just the way it is. So Nigeria has made two subs. Gabon too has made two subs. So let's see who wins the game. But I believe a sub is gonna win this match. It's very, very sure. Because the Nigerian team is tired, the Gabon team are beginning to look tired. But one person I know that can never be tired is Mario Lemina in the middle for Gabon. He's a horse, or I don't even want to use the word horse, maybe a donkey. He knows how to perform. He's never ever tired. He's never ever tired. Mario Lemina, very quality player. Nigeria has not had a shot on target in the second half. So, and in the first half we had three. Oh, finally, Nigeria has scored. The Sevilla striker, Ako Adams, has scored from a mistake by Gabon. So Nigeria are leading 1-0. That's, I don't know whether to call whether it's a lucky goal or whether but it is what it is. Nigeria has just scored. Super Eagles have scored. Ako Adams with the goal. A very, very bad mistake from the Gabon team. Very, very, very bad mistake from Gabon. And Nigeria are currently leading by 1-0. Very, very. What happened was the right back or the right centre back, he passed under pressure from Moses Simon. Ako Adams intercepted the ball and slotted it into the empty net. So that's what I'm saying about Moses Simon. He came in and he put in pressure. He might play 100 corners and 98 of them go to throwing, but he knows how to build pressure. And I said it that this match is going to be a 1-0 match. So let's see what happens now. Whether the Nigerian team is going to sit back or whether things will happen. I can see Eric Chell and the former Remo Stars coach. His name is very difficult to pronounce. I can see Kelechi of Arsenal Fan TV is actually happy. The Nigerian support is not much. Gabon even has more support than us, and I'm still surprised. But Nigeria are leading by 1 goal to 0. The goal scored by Akor Adams, the Sevilla striker, after intercepting an errant back pass from the Gabon defender. It's quite interesting. Let's see what happens now because Gabon has to come out, and there's no striker that you will put your money on the counter than Victor Osimhen. It's just that the Nigerian team, they might end up giving him errant passes because Victor Osimhen just needs one beautiful pass on the counter to punish the Gabon team. So at this stage, I expect that Akko Adams will go back a bit. Gabon are beginning to come out now. We can see they are trying to be on the ball. They are trying to look for their playmakers. Another errant pass to Victor Osimhen. He has passed the ball to Ejuke. Ejuke is more of a dribbler. I know that he wants to dribble that guy. He's a skillful player. I've been following him from his days at the Imba. He's always been that kind of player that loves to do lots of skills. Nah, Mario Lemina with the ball, a nice pass, and they are out of the trap. Nigeria are kind of like outmanned. I've not seen much from Boanga. I've been quite disappointed in him because in LAFC, it's him and Son that has been doing most of the damages. But yeah, he's playing, he's supporting Aubameyang. He's playing more on the in the wing, so it's not a surprise. Nice move there. Indeed, you have enough time to think about this. Nice ball by Akko Adams. No mistake there. Oh. Nice ball. You have to spread Zaido. Yeah, Moses Simon. I even trust him. That's his strength, holding the ball and either dribbling or passing back. Super Eagles are beginning to pass out from the back. They are doing it okay. These are Akko Adams. Seems Nigeria has finally found a partner for Osimhen. No? A partner that is strong, good on the ball, and I never even knew that he's Nigerian. He doesn't even look Nigerian. I thought he was Ghanaian, but he said he's from Nigeria. So I think he's from Edo State. Like, oh, that's cool. We finally have another striker. I think we have about 7 decent strikers, but it's crazy. I can see the pain in the Gabon defenders' face, and this one that they are currently being ruled by the military. I just hope he doesn't go back and they put him in guard room for that mistake. But that's on a lighter side. That should be offside. Osimhen just had another chance, but that looked offside. I knew it was off. I think he probably knew it was offside. But this is the best time to see the best from Osimhen because Gabon has to attack and they are going to leave spaces. Looks on the replay, it looks quite close, but it's cool. So Nigeria has they're about to bring in another player again, Onyedika. They are trying to secure the midfield. I'm not surprised. Akko Adams is leaving for Onyedika, so that's going to mean that they will be playing 3 in the midfield. So it's going to be Onyedika and Ndidi holding, and that can give Iwobi space to attack. But the issue now is that with this formation now, Gabon are likely to have more of the ball. But the benefit of this formation now is that Nigeria are going to have solidity. Eric Chell is a very, very good coach. I've like from the day that we employed him, I was like, just that I was just, are we going to give him that time? Because what he did with Mali, if not that Cote d'Ivoire just had that, I don't even know what to call it. God just said that they were going to win that AFCON. The match against Mali, they were dominated from head to toe. They were dominated. But and you can't compare the players that Mali has to Nigeria. Though Mali too has some decent players like Yves Bissouma and all that. Gabon has a corner kick. They are coming out. Boanga is going to go and take the corner kick. I just hope they don't pull anybody again, because we've survived the VAR check, that the referee checked VAR 20 times. I've never seen that before. So if Nigeria pulls anybody again, especially Osai Samuel or any of the defenders, they have to be very, 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 very careful. Boanga with another set piece headed by Alex Iwobi. I think he's going to settle for the throwing. Probably want to do long throwing. Okay, they're about to do another sub. The Gabon's coach is putting all his chips. He's bringing in another player, Samaki. Obviously, he's not going to remove Aubameyang. I was hoping he would do that, but it's really raining heavily. Oh. Like, the rain is very, very, very heavy. Another throwback. So let's see what the Super Eagles can do. Nice by Lemina. But that's why they brought in Onyedika. He was able to cover up. That boy is definitely not going out. Nigeria are beginning to play anyhow, but the sub by Eric Chell paid off there. Onyedika was able to cover up. This Mario Lemina. I wish Nigeria had a midfielder like him. Indeed, he used to be like that, but indeed he's getting older. Like Lemina, but Lemina too should be in his 30s. But Lemina is a strong, powerful, a decent passer. Like, he has all the qualities that you would want. Nice. Osimhen is tired. You don't need to play the shots from afar. Just need to hold the ball as a big striker that you are. Zaidu is ball watching. I think that is one of his problems. Zaidu Sanusi. He's not really a decent defender, but going forward, I really like him. He knows how to do all those wonderful passes. Mohamed Lemina has moved to the left hand side. You don't need to do style or Sahi. Just need to clear that ball. Bali is about to do what he knows how to do best, waste time with the ball. Just made a save and he fell down the ball. You would always know. But I thought the 8 seconds rule still works now. So Ejuke is not strong enough. He's very, very lucky there. I know many people are going to say that this referee bet on Nigeria after this match because he cancelled their penalty and he he did not give them penalty, and now he just rescued Ejuke from that ball. That Chukwueze sub was not really a good sub, but obviously the coach. I like the fact that the coach was even proactive, even though the sub for Ejuke is not. This is African football, but he played in Nigerian league, so maybe playing in Europe has softened him. Because African football is different, though. You have to have power. Gabon has was saying, man, they are speeding things up. Mm, you have to clear that ball out, though. Okay, he cleared that ball to nobody. See Zaidu now. Why will you play like that? You've won the ball already and you forget the ball at the back. 88 around close to 88 minutes now. I don't know how many minutes the goalkeeper. The ref is even going to add at least 6 minutes because he wasted a lot of time in the VAR room. So at the VAR booth, sorry, it's definitely going to add more time. So we have just a few minutes left in the match. Another long cross that looked like a foul, but Gabon has equalized. Lemina, deflection. I said it. The match is going to penalty. Nwambali is not good enough. That's very, very. That's a very, very good. They've equalized. The game is going to penalties. What is he complaining about? He has no reason to complain. How do you get beaten in your near post? You have to dive. At least this will make Nigerians know that we need another goalkeeper. Because I don't know what he has to do. You have to dive. If he dives for that ball, he saves that ball in your near post. Let me go on Twitter and see what people are saying. I knew that they would not be able to defend that lead. I just pray the team doesn't collapse. Nigeria was 2 minutes away. Oh, the ref added 11 minutes, so there's going to be drama. Interesting. Let's see. Hmm. Somebody is going to win this match. This match just shows that the lack of training by the Super Eagles is affecting them. They are not looking fit this second half at all. And now the ref has added 11 minutes extra time. I really don't know how the Super Eagles are going to survive this 11 minutes. The only good thing is that the coach has made some substitutions in the midfield. So the midfield is quite solid. Iwobi is now playing more up front. So if we lose this match now, some people will blame the coach. I don't blame the coach. He made all the right subs. The changes were all good. So apart from maybe Ejuke for Chukwueze. But Nigeria has not been able to create any chances this second half. And the coach of Gabon switching Lemina to the right hand side. Osimhen just missed 1-on-1. Why don't you not put the ball over the keeper? What is he complaining about? There is no way you are going to score now. Missed another chance. So Eric Chell, well, he actually put a very good formation. The Gabon goalkeeper is so tired he can't even play his goal kicks himself. Hmm. Throwing. Ginger is there. Somebody's going to be a hero today, and we don't know who that person is going to be. They have another throwing in close to the Nigerian box. They want to take it long. Um, Another throwing for Gabon. They are finishing stronger. That's what happens when one team was practicing, another team was fighting over money. It's just normal. One team looks tired, the other team looks fitter. Wow, how did Nigeria win that throwing? That's lucky. Oh. Quite a lucky throwing. So 1-1, Nigeria and Gabon. The Gabon coach is going haywire, and I'm not surprised because that ball wasn't throwing. But it is what it is. Very smart play there by Onyedika. Don't know if they can craft one more chance in DD. Wow! He crossed the ball to the Gabon player. Lemina is down. Their captain too is down. This match is very tough. Being played under pouring rain. Osimhen has missed a lot of chances. Nigerians, it's going to be interesting. I don't know if Nigerians are going to blame him if we don't win this match, but he has missed his fair share of chances to win this game for Nigeria. Um, it's crazy. Everybody is putting their spirit and soul in this game. Gabon has more fans than Nigeria in the stadium, even though the match is taking place in Morocco. It's just it's just it's just really crazy what's happening on the pitch, but it is it is what it is. I think FIFA, okay, they've taken the corner shots. The referee is blue because he had not given authority. Why is Lemina on the pitch? So we have about approximately 6 minutes to go. I'm sure that there's still going to be at least one or two more drama here. Corner kick, free header again for Osimhen, but that ball was fast. I can't even blame him for that one. Wow, that ball passed through a lot of bodies, and there was no Nigerian person there. Ejuke is one on one with Obemeyang. He should be able to dribble Obemeyang. He's able to dribble him, but the cross is a bad cross. Pass this ball now, Basi. Mm. Nigeria is finishing stronger. Gabon are tired. This game is just going back and forth. Before Nigeria was tired, now Gabon is looking tired. They are hanging on for the penalty. They are hanging on by the skin of their teeth. Sure, they are just hoping for penalties. Because penalty is anybody's game. And the rain is even falling. I don't even trust anybody to even score penalty in this game. Because of the rain. Lemina is trying to sell red card. The referee is trying to settle. Oh, this is Lemina's brother. They look alike. Wow. Two brothers in the national team. That's very good. It's just that it's Moses Simon. Moses Simon cross is 50-50. It's 50-50. Another deep cross. Don't shoot to nice ball. Ah, my guy Moses Simon. I've always been following him for a long time. He has another corner kick again. He's well though. He's well. He plays his shots this time to Ejuke. Ejuke is going back to that place. See, wasted too much time. Goal kick. Our wingers been nothing to write home about. That first half was the best that we played. See, he don't to push that ball. So at the end of the day, it looks like Nigeria is going to play penalty, and it's crazy when you think about it. Match is still 1-1, but Nigeria is looking like they are going to play penalties. I think Gabon has settled for penalty unless maybe something happens and they see one chance. And this might be the chance. Lemina's brother is on the ball, unable to do anything, although they have a throwing. Um, they look like they've settled for penalties, and I don't blame them. They don't want to make a mistake because the goal that they considered was clearly a mistake. So, okay, Nigeria has a goal kick. Abi, as Nigeria also settled for penalty, since Nigeria too has settled for penalty, Stanley Nwabali is quite slow in taking the goal kick. Okay, let's see what can happen. But at this moment, you don't want to make any mistakes at the back. Penalties too is not bad. You just ride your luck. Don't foul. Nice play by Gabon. Nice. Lemina is on the ball again. He has been my man of the match today. And he scored the goal. He just got fouled now by Ndidi. And he fell to the ground to win a free kick. That's a very smart play by the veteran midfielder. Very, very hard-working player. I'd even forgotten he's from Gabon. If I still remember that I was from Gabon, I would not have said what I said. This second half, they've been able to win that midfield battle back from Nigeria, and it just shows that our players are tired. It's actually raining heavily, so that's kind of like an excuse. But I don't even see the rain as an excuse because what would be an excuse would have been if the weather is hot, because the weather is currently cold in Europe where most of these players play. Boanga plays a free kick, not a good free kick. Boanga too has been quite poor in this game. Aubameyang comes out to get the ball. Very terrible pass. Osimhen has a one-on-one with the goalkeeper to take Nigeria. He misses it. Osimhen has killed Nigeria. He misses a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And you people will be blaming Eric Chell. Eric Chell is looking without any reaction. One-on-one. There are more than 100 things he could do there. The referee has probably blown final whistle. One-on-one from his own half. Victor Osimhen. Why not just dribble the goalkeeper and have the empty net? So Osimhen has killed Nigeria. He has never even played in a World Cup before. So this is, I don't think this one on Twitter's reactions is very, very funny. This one said Osimhen must be drunk. Osimhen, what the fuck? This one, see, that's the thing about Nigerians. They're already cursing Osimhen. He missed the last chance of the game. One-on-one. That's what Osimhen missed with the goalkeeper. That he could have so many options there. I'm sure he's thinking now that if Nigeria loses this game, he's going to be finished on social media. So the match is going to go to penalties. Why are they scratching their head? The ref has blown. I don't know, is it penalties or extra time? I don't know whether it's extra time or penalties. Let me check the rules. FIFA playoff rules. Penalty or extra time. Okay. Okay, it's extra time. So Nigeria still has hope. But Osimhen should have finished this match. He just allowing his team to play an extra 30 minutes. And we all know extra time is the fittest team. See, on Twitter they said Osimhen won't born a whole country. Omo na Osimhen kill us for this match. Different. Now why no team sign this Osimhen? Missed rubbish, six chances, he missed five. I don't understand Osimhen. What the fuck? People are just saying different things. So Jesus, see what Osimhen missed. My grandma will score that ball. Twitter. I'm sure if people are saying that about him on Twitter, I can only imagine what many people are saying in their houses now. Because that would have killed off the game. Though extra time is not bad. I thought it was straight to penalties. If it's still extra time, Nigeria has 30 minutes to. But the rain is very, very heavy in Morocco. The rain shows no signs of abating. Interesting. Can always drop comments. What are your thoughts about the game? Can see that we are about to enter extra time now. So it's crazy. It's crazy that we are going into extra time, and Nigeria played well in the first half, but the second half has not been very good for Nigeria. The Gabon guys are going to their coach. Their coach is trying to motivate them. Eric Chell is also trying to motivate in his own way. So we should be having extra time soon. I just hope the boys are fit because people that were fighting for money, I don't know how they are going to be able to play this. I don't know how they are going to be able to play this extra time very well because from what I can see here, everybody looks tired. But we'll just watch and see what's going to happen. But one person is definitely gonna qualify. But Osimhen, he should have just dribbled the keeper. It's the last chance of the match. You dribble the keeper or you lift the ball over the keeper. And he's a senior player. With this one now, he's not going to want to be subbed as a senior player because he would want to what they say it. He wants to do his own. For Gabon, we've not seen anything from Boanga, we've not seen anything from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. They are two deadly strikers. And that would have just ended the game. Players would have rested. Though it's almost the same thing. If you play extra 30 minutes, it's just the stadium is getting more and more filled up. Gabon appears to have infiltrated. They have more people on the pitch than the Nigerian support. And Osimhen has to be able to produce. Nigeria needs the best from their team. So we're about to enter extra time. It's been a very interesting game. Low scoring but interesting. Seeing both teams do their very best and try to. So we're going to have extra time. Nigeria versus Gabon. It's currently 1-1. And you have subs have been made. We now lot of things have happened. Can see that the last sub that I made was removing Victor Akko Adams for Onyedika. So the formation has kind of changed. It has changed the formation to a 4-5-1, where you have Victor Osimhen as the striker. And you have Ndidi and Iwobi. Onyedika man in the back, and then you have Iwobi. He has pushed Iwobi up front. So let's just see how that works. Hopefully Nigeria can play better in the extra time. Because it's just all about at this point now is who has energy that would last. And nobody wants to make mistakes. So So the extra time has started, and it's very interesting to see who is going to take. It's going to be interesting to see the team that will be able to take that next step. Because I'm not going to be surprised. Everyone is going to be defending with their lives. Gabon are doing. They've gone back a bit, so we are going to see more. That's a very nice pass to Iwobi. A terrible cross as usual from Iwobi. Lemina looks very tired though, but Gabon's coach doesn't want to remove him because it's one of the star players. That was it. Both teams are looking very, 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 very tired. Another lazy cross. Moses Simon hasn't been able to do much. I don't even know who he can even bring in to change this game. Let me look at the lineup again, the bench, because he has already made the subs very early. So on the bench, Nigeria has Zaidu is on the move. Another terrible pass. Everyone is tired. They have who can they bring in? They don't even maybe Tolu Aroko Diary. I don't know this Olakunle Olusegun. So there's really no one on the bench. So and if you want to bring Tolu Aroko Diary, it's likely going to be for penalties. Maybe there's somebody that is not confident of playing penalties. Nice. So Nigeria have started okay. The Gabon team they look slightly tired. It's extra time. But I mean, I'm expecting that Nigeria might be more tired because they've not been able to train. So it's just crazy. hmm Okay. Mhm. And Stanley Nwabali is not even to be trusted in this extra time with the way he delays to play ball. That was very nice from Indeed. Nice from Zaido. He's giving the ball to Onyedika, but Onyedika is nice from Onyedika. Oh! That was very close. Nigeria are playing well. The subs have worked because now Nigeria is playing with three midfielders, so it will be has more freedom. And the benefit is that the defense is not is not going to be as open as you think as it should be. But Onyedika has made mistake in the midfield. She better stand up. Oh. What is he complaining about? You don't hold ball in the midfield like that now. Nobody is going to allow you to hold ball in the midfield and turn. They are definitely going to tackle you. So that one is that one is normal. And that was a very clean tackle. Hmm. Zaidu has been able to have a lot of space in this extra time. You don't need to. Do you need to change the direction of that ball? You don't need to. You have two players by your side, and it is even raining. There's no way those guys are going to be able to control. ball easily. Lemina is enjoying. He's really really enjoying his day. He just won free kick now. I've mentioned his name several times. Still, the way he's looking very fit. Osimhen, I'm sure that thing's going to be playing in his mind. The chance to win that game. Just have to dribble that goalkeeper. Mm, Indeed, he is able to move. Nice. Goal. 2-1. Ejuke with the goal. Ah, that's a very, very brilliant goal. And the celebration. Nigeria is looking stronger in extra time. But it's too early now. Why is okay, okay, it's the players. I thought it's the coaches that are running to celebrate. It's too early. Osimhen is going to see at least two chances in this game. It's too early to over celebrate. That's a very, very brilliant goal. Lemina is on the ground, he's tired. I'm sure the coach will be begging him, just continue to play, continue playing. We don't have any other person on the pitch. We don't have any other person. But that's a very, very brilliant, well worked goal. Ndidi has been excellent in this. Let me see whether he's offside. Nah, he's not offside. Brilliant finish. Very brilliant finish. Osimhen is just very, very happy seeing Okpeo. That's a very brilliant finish. So the subs have worked. Came in for Chukwueze and is able to finish that ball. Now, Osimhen should see another chance. He's even going to see another chance because Gabon has to come out again. The Nigerian team is good, but and that's the funny thing about football. The way the game swings. First half was Nigeria. Second half was clearly Gabon. Extra time, first half is Nigeria. So let's see if the Super Eagles can hold on or double or increase their lead. Because I know Osimhen is just hoping. He's just hoping for another chance. How is that a free kick? Anyways, African referees, they know what they see on the pitch though. Mm, that's nice from Lemina. Recycling the ball back. Um, Interesting. Boanga has come to the midfield, made a foul. I've been very, very disappointed in Boanga. Really, really disappointed. I thought he's gonna be better. Though you can't compare American football to European players. He has been very, very disappointing. I expected more from him. He has been pushed to the wing because of Aubameyang. But in LAFC, him and Son, he has about 20. He was the second highest goal scorer in America after Lionel Messi. So can know the amount of expectations, but I've been disappointed in him. Ejuke is it Ejuke or Ejike? He's looking to waste time. Sada on the ground. But the referee is having none of that. Another long ball to their goalkeeper. I think the Gabon wants to make a sub. Um, there's still a lot of time. That's a foul by Lemina. He's clearly tired. I'm just trying to see whether the coach is going to sub him. The Gabon guys are getting more and more frustrated. Let me see whether he's the one coming out. Number 14, and then they want to bring in another sub. Number 8, yeah, yeah. And they have been moving Lemina's brother that they brought in. That's that's crazy. How do you sub a sub? He's probably tired. Wow. The rain is. That's how you know that footballers today are trying for their money. because it's really, really raining heavy. And it has been raining since the beginning of the match. That's a nice. Eee. That would have been very, very beautiful from Iwobi. That's a very terrible pass. Everyone is looking. I don't even think he's minus the fact that they are even tired. The fact that it's raining heavily too is kind of also contributing because the rain is very heavy and your boots are definitely gonna be heavy. And you have to plant your feet very well. See Onyedika just he ran to the defender. But that you will give to Moses Simon to dribble. Nice marking by Frederick. Gave the ball to Osimhen. Go! Osimhen he off his shirt. Victor Osimhen with the goal. Yeah, I knew that he was gonna score. He has finally been able to. He has finally been able to avenge what happened. Though he has finally been able to do that. I knew that he was going to score. I knew because as they will say, Yoruba will say, "Boy man kalara." Boy used to. He's somebody that loves playing football. But he must finish shirt. I just hope it doesn't cost him because it doesn't come. We don't need the yellow card to one of our best players. Osimhen, let me see whether he's offside. He's not offside. Even the goalkeeper self is tired. Everybody is tired. That's very nice from Osimhen. Super Eagles have been able to overwhelm the. They've been able to overwhelm. They, they've been able to overwhelm the Gabonese team in extra time. So at the end of the day, these players don't really need much training, or is it that they need training, or is Nigeria just lucky? He should he should not pull off his shirt because all these yellow cards they count. I can see the referee is running after him to give him yellow card. Okay, I thought the referee was running. Yeah, the referee has given him yellow card. So Nigeria is leading by 3 goals to 1. Yeah, Ejuke is the guy that scored. Osimhen has also scored. So and Osimhen is still going to see more opportunities to score because they are going to be running. They will be moving out for a goal. So the Super Eagles, their fitness has clearly showed that they are a very, very fit team. The match should have even been over if Osimhen had scored that goal. So let's see. At 3-1, Gabon will be open. Nigeria can. It will be. Wow! Moses Simon, as always, over the bar. Very nice chance set for him by Iwobi. But Moses Simon is my daddy. I'm not surprised. Uh-uh. He gave Uche that is not on the pitch. He gave Uche yellow card. The Gabon team they probably need the half time more than even Nigeria because their team has lost they've they've lost their discipline and it appears like the Super Eagles are going to win this game unless something happens. Maybe somebody gets red card or something. Because the Gabon team, that's the thing about football. They have lost their discipline. A defender is shouting at his goalkeeper. The game has swung. The pendulum has swung towards Nigeria. Interesting. Eric Chell, subs have been very good. That's why every time we say we want local coach, but our local coaches too, they need to be able to learn. When you have someone like Finidi George as the coach of Nigeria at that time, you that you won the Nigerian league, you have the respect. You are a legend. He was unable. His formations were just head scratching. But Eric Chell shows that he at least he knows even if Nigeria doesn't qualify, he needs to be. We really made a mistake sacking Genotro, even though Genotro they said he wasn't playing fine football, but Nigeria was qualifying for everything, but he wasn't playing fine football. But Eric Chell has that like potentials. It's very very he has that potential. Because when he coached Mali, I was really really impressed. I was like, wow, Mali were able to play. Cote d'Ivoire were just lucky that day. They were just lucky. But at the end of the day, that's football. And that was where the viral video of his assistant coach pouring water on his head started to trend. Lemina is still active. He's on the ball. Hmm. No, you don't cross that ball. That ball is meant to be passed. And the crazy thing is, winning this match, we've not still qualified. We still have to play another final against Cameroon or DR Congo. DR Congo has quality players. Cameroon, we all know Cameroon is, even though Cameroon too, they are fighting with their FA for money too. Nigeria and Cameroon, the only people that don't used to fight with their FA for money are the North Africans. They are the only people that don't fight with their FA for money. Nice. Lemina, very nice tackle. Onyedika is too light on his feet. That was a very nice pass for Osimhen. Mm, nice. Super Eagles have that. They have that ability. They've played well in this extra time. Indeed, they have stepped up. Osimhen has stepped up. Iwobi has stepped up. Moses Simon does not need to step up. We know who Moses Simon is. No, now you play the ball on the ground. Anyways, we are in extra time. Columbasi, the British boy, what did you see there? You did not see anybody now. Why are you passing the ball there? It's very, very, it's crazy though. Mm-hmm. Nice skill. That should be a yellow. That should be a foul. Though the two centre backs have gotten it right. If you are looking at the screen, you will see that I just stay with the current formation now is like a 4-5-1. Started with a 4-4-2 with Akko Adams. That was very nice formation, continuing what he started with Benin Republic. But when we scored the first goal, he brought in Onyedika, and that meant he removed Akko Adams for Onyedika. That meant that Onyedika and Ndidi will be playing two and double four, and then Osimhen would be the only one at the front. So that was what he did, and that was a very very good tactic. And in the extra time, it's really showing because in the second half, Gabon were able to dominate us because they were more than us in the middle. If you're using 4-4-2, you only have two players in the middle. But if you're using 4-3-3, you have three players in the middle. So we are currently almost at the end of the first half of extra time. We are currently 4 minutes in, and the match is looking like something that Nigeria is likely to win unless something strange happens. So the ref just blew for half time of extra time, and Nigeria are leading by 3 goals to nil. So it's going to be interesting. I'm sure that because most times in the second half of extra time, they don't talk too much. It's just a quick glance. It's too early to be hugging. I can see the Nigerian coaches are hugging the Nigerian players. It is just the period where you just tell them more of the same. Gabon's coach is giving out some last minute instructions. We've not seen anything from Aubameyang. We've not seen anything from Boanga. And Lemina has been the one doing most of the hard work. So let's see what will happen in extra time. The coach is also shouting on his goalkeeper. His goalkeeper has made some this thing, but Mario Lemina has been a rock. Like he has been very very good in this match. I'm currently checking Twitter. Normally, as Gabonese specialists, Aubameyang and Lemina are going to retire. then change their mind before the AFCON, before crashing out in the group stage. But Lemina has been very good. So he has been quite good. Even on Twitter, people are saying it that Lemina is a workhorse. I can see the unity in the Nigerian team. They are currently in a huddle with their coach. Coach is talking to them, but we are definitely going to see um, maybe a few changes. I would want Eric Chell to remove Osimhen maybe after 5 minutes or 6 minutes of extra time. But I know Osimhen will not want to come out because that's his nature. But that might be what Nigeria might need because he has collected an unnecessary yellow card. And the way the playoffs is, if he collects another yellow card in the final on Sunday, he's not going to play the intercontinental playoff. And we all know that Nigeria goes anywhere Osimhen goes. I love this guy's outfit. Looks like he's wearing a kaftan. Looks like a Nigerian robe or a West African robe. But it's currently 3-1 in Morocco. It's been very, very interesting. I've enjoyed the match. Nigeria are currently leading Gabon 3-1. We've had a lot of opportunities in the match, especially in the first half. Second half, we did not play well. But extra time, the superior fitness has shown in extra time that the Nigerian team is, I guess, they're trying to do the hard way to qualify. So we have the second half has started, and then we are going to see what is going to happen because I expect Gabon to throw all their might in this second half. And I also expect Osimhen to have a lot of chances because the more Gabon comes out, the more open the team is going to be. And the Nigerian team, they should not collect unnecessary yellow cards. Throw this ball and don't collect yellow card that you don't need. That's nice. So yeah, give the ball to Ejuke. He's a dribbler. He's gonna dribble this one. I know. Osai too is a. I'm surprised he crossed that ball. That's handball. hmm Let's see what happens in the last few minutes. So we have Ejuke, Moses Simon, Victor Osimhen, Calvin Bassey at the back. Bright Osai is playing right back. We also have Zaidu, one of my favorite Nigerian players, the left back. Onyedika came in. Wilfred Ndidi Iwobi. Then we have Ejuke, Osimhen, and our father in Lord Moses Simon. Lemina with a cross. That should be easy for the goalkeeper. He should not be in a rush. We are in extra time. Oh, the referee is actually counting for him. The 8 seconds rule. This guy is going to cost Nigeria one day. He nearly, he nearly made a mistake that would have made the match 3-2 now. He nearly made a mistake. His style of play, many Nigerians are not comfortable with it. See, imagine. That would have just put unnecessary pressure on your team. He nearly made a mistake, just like what Ederson used to do in Man City. Somebody said we cannot go into the World Cup with this goalkeeper. Very, very. Another person says, Bali, you are very stupid. That's quite harsh. You know, he said, my dad called me, and it's fair to say Bali is not his favorite person right now. After all, he's the number one goalkeeper now. This one said, Bali, with all due respect, God will punish you. That's Twitter is not for the faint-hearted. So we are seeing subs now. Alex Iwobi is coming out. Bright Osei too is coming out. Where I think trying to see who they are bringing in. They are bringing in Trustekong and Chidozie Awaziem. So If he's bringing in Trist Ekong for Bright to say, I know Awaziem is a right back, so Awaziem is definitely going to be replacing. Um, it's going to be replacing Osai. Osai is someone too that is very very good, but he's usually injured, and Iwobi is going to be replaced by Trustekong. But I don't know why he's going ultra defensive at this moment. If I'm the one, I won't go ultra defensive. It's too early to be ultra defensive. It's just too early. Because now the formation now has switched again now to 3-5-2. Osimhen, don't off your shirt to another goal by Victor Osimhen. For Nigeria. That is what you expect from your star player. Mario Lemina is shaking his head that I wish our star player was like that. The Gabon guys are shouting for foul, but that is always the thing about having a world class player. When you have a world class player, some people they even have their hand on their head. When you have a world class player, I want to see whether the ball hits his hand. So what is this guy complaining about? That's a very beautiful goal. He doesn't have any reason to be complaining. I was even trying to update the so Nigeria 4 Gabon 1. There is nothing that is normal now. That's football. The match is 4-1. So Nigeria should I think there is no longer fear. Gabon tried, but Aubameyang should go and retire. I was translating some of the French comments, and I was seeing a lot of negative comment about Aubameyang, and that he just has to retire because he has retired like twice. The president of Gabon is always having to beg him. That shows you the power that footballers have in Africa, where the president of a country will always have to beg you to come back. That's a very bad tackle. Okay, it's not though. hmm So now we have Trustekong in. We also have Awaziem in. So the formation has changed. He has changed the formation to 5-3-2. Oh no, not 5-3-2, 5-4-1. Formation has changed again to 5-4-1. So that shows you a coach that can really, really adapt. That's where you know how good Eric Chell is. He started the game with 4-4-2. He switched the game to a 4-3-3 or a 4-5-1 variant. And now he has switched the formation now to a 3-5-2. So it shows you a coach that is able to read the situation of the game because he's able to know that the game requires this, it requires that. So that shows you that he's a coach that actually knows what he's doing. So Benjamin, so it's Calvin Bassey, Awaziem. Now Benjamin Frederick has gone to right back. Interesting. So you have Calvin Bassey on the left. You have Benjamin Franklin and Benjamin Frederick in right back. So he knows what he's doing. It's been a long time we've had a coach that is quite that has that adaptability. It's been a long time. I just hope the players are able to like respond to his coaching properly because shows that he knows what he's doing. I've actually been impressed in American football because I watch American football a lot. In American football, they will say he's a situational manager. He knows how to like take take advantage of situations. And now what has happened now is that um Moses Simon is still on the left, and you have Ejuke Wilfred Ndidi in the middle. So it's been so he has switched the formation again. to end the match. So this formation should be enough to end the match. You have Ndidi and Onyedika in the middle. You still have the wing threats from Moses Simon and Ejuke. And then you have, I don't even know why I even brought in extra defenders, to be honest. Because Aubameyang and, and Buanga has not even done anything. But obviously, as a coach, he just wants to finish the match. Because I've not seen any reason why he would use Aubameyang. So it's just really really crazy. Like the boys with Ejuke now try to do a primary school skill that we used to call Zigima, but it did not work. This Benjamin Frederick is a machine. I have to go and check the football club he plays for. Let me even check it quickly. Yeah, Benjamin Frederick. His name does not even sound Nigerian, and he said he's a Kaduna boy. He currently plays in Belgium. Interesting. Oh, he's on loan from Brentford. Plays for Denda. He's a very very quality player in Denmark. Really really like. I don't know. Many people are not happy about Nwabali. Osimhen that people were not happy about has been able to um, do his best. He has scored. And then what is he complaining about? This is a very, very beautiful goal by Osimhen. The way he caught that boy, it reminds me of when I used to, although I was a goalkeeper when I was young. So let me not lie on live stream. I wanted to say it reminds me of the way I used to score goals. But that was very, very beautiful from Victor Osimhen. Like the way he cuts that ball back, you know that he's a striker at the top of his game. And Nigeria needs him because without him, Akko Adams is good, he has shown, but Osimhen is who we know. Oh, a mistake at the back. That was very close from Aubameyang. That's the thing that has happened. Nigeria has prevented those true ball from coming in. And Aubameyang is not has he has never been a target man. He's a poacher. He's the kind of striker like he's like Jamie Vardy. He's the kind of striker where you have to give him true ball for him to score. So, but Osimhen is a target man. Osimhen is somebody that he can run the channels. You can give him the ball on his chest. Oh yeah, finally he's removing Osimhen now for this guy's name is always like giving me issues. Even though I'm Yoruba, his name is Tolu Arokodare. Yeah, the Wolves striker is coming. Arokodare. Yeah, the Wolves striker is coming in for Osimhen to finish the game because obviously the Nigerian coach does not want to risk injury because Osimhen is a very very injury prone player. He doesn't want to risk injury. He doesn't want to risk suspension. A lot of things that he doesn't want to risk. This Stanley Nwabali, he needs to be spoken to after this match. Because that's a foul throwing. He has to throw that ball again. Buanga has been terrible. He nearly made a foul throw. The match is over 4-1. Super Eagles has won the game and it's remaining a few minutes though. Sure, the ref might add maybe 2 or 3 minutes left to the game. As nice. Nigeria versus Gabon. Seaman just finished the match. I think Aubameyang is like, but they qualified for AFCON, so I don't know if they want to retire. But the boys with my my guy at the top, Moses Simon. Let's see what we do. Hmm. Wow. Pass that ball to Ndidi. Ndidi forced the save from the goalkeeper. Still 4-1 though. So the rain has stopped now. Interesting. Towards the end of the game, the rain has all of a sudden stopped. You know, some people will call it showers of blessing though. But now it's just game management now. This is what my football club Man City knows how to do very well. We used to know how to do it. Let me not say we know how to do it. Before, once the match is towards the end, the match is gonna end in the touchline. Ah, African football. You want to kill that guy? Don't collect red card though. But the ref has to give both of them yellow card because you don't go and fight on behalf of the. The referee wants to give him yellow card because he has to give him yellow card too, an unnecessary yellow card. But that was a very bad tackle. You've lost. You are not using Agidi to play. You want to enjoy him. Obviously, the guy will be speaking French and the guy will be speaking English or maybe even broken English. Anyways, if you are joining the stream, Nigeria is leading 4-1. Currently in extra time. Was it Simon again? Uh, they should allow Aubameyang to even score now. Just just to allow the guy to score. Pierre-Emerick. That guy he has had a very, very wonderful career. Played for AC Milan when he was young. Played for Arsenal. Played for Borussia Dortmund. Played for Marseille. He's currently playing for Marseille. Played for Barcelona. Played for Chelsea. Ah, that's a storied career. Oh. Very, very good career. But obviously, he's majorly known for his time in Arsenal. But mm, Gabon just had a shot on target. Very nice shot. Mario Lemina is still working very hard. In a decent save by Nwabali and cleared out for corner. So they have another corner. We've not even had a lot of corner kicks during extra time. This match is very weird. Very, very weird match. Nigeria dominated first half, should have scored at least 3 goals. Second half, the first goal that Nigeria scored was from a mistake, kind of like a lucky goal. And then Gabon equalized via a deflection. And now Nwabali is wasting time saying he can't play his goal kick. Interesting. So that's the ref is likely to blow now. The ref has blown his final whistle. Nigeria has qualified for the final of the African playoffs. It was a tough game for Nigeria, and Osimhen scored 2 goals, Ejuke and Ako Adams scoring also. As so we are going to have the final on Sunday in the same Morocco. There's another match that is going to go on today. Um, there's another match that is going to go on today, which is Cameroon versus DR Congo. That will determine who will play Nigeria. DR Congo has been offered crazy amount of money to qualify. They do have decent players. Wissa Wan-Bissaka has naturalized from England to DR Congo. They also have Twanzebe, the former Man U player, and they also have Cedric Bakambu. That's one of my favorite strikers. But those guys, they don't always turn up for their country. I don't know why. They don't always turn up. But they were able to qualify for this knockout stage. So they do have decent players, and they are playing Cameroon. I actually expect them to beat Cameroon because Cameroon has not done well in a while. But a Cameroon team that has Brian Umbremo, they do have Anguissa, the Napoli guy. They still have Onana, the goalkeeper. They have quality players. Although they are fighting for bonuses, so they are coming in like Nigeria. They've not had the best preparation for the game, and we'll see what would happen after the game. But it's been very, very nice streaming this match. I've been able to get some comments. Many people have joined the stream. But one of the things that I see post match is that the Super Eagles, from what they played in the first half, if they play that way in the final, they can actually win Cameroon or DR Congo. Because DR Congo, their strength is on the wing, the pace that they have on the wings, and the fact that they are strong. So DR Congo is going to make that match a very, very physical match for Nigeria. If Nigeria enters the final, it's going to be a very, very physical game for Nigeria. But what we played in the first half, I love the fact that in the first half he used a 4-4-2 formation, ensuring that Chukwueze and Ademola Lookman were in the midfield. So that meant that Nigeria was using the midfield a lot for their passes, which is very good because if you think of it, Lookman is not really a true winger. His strength is when he's closer to the goal. Chukwueze is a proper winger, but anytime he plays for Nigeria, he doesn't play well on the wings. So putting them closer to the midfield actually made sense from Eric Chell. And I've always said it, he's the best tactical coach that Nigeria has had in a long while because he's when he coached Mali, I was really, really impressed with what he did in Mali. He was able to coach that team and they played the best football in the last AFCON. That's why I have a lot of hope for Nigeria in the next AFCON under Eric Chell because he's a very, very good and he's an attacking coach. Any coach that is known for his attacking instincts is the kind of coach that we need in Nigeria. Pesero was the wrong coach for Nigeria, even though he took us to the final of AFCON. So when you look at it, but the second half, he removed Lukman and Chukwueze very early. I never knew that we could have a coach that can make those kind of quick subs, which is very, very great. And when you also think of it, beyond having those guys on, the fact he was able to switch the formation to 4-3-3, and you can see on the screen he ended the game with 5-3-2 or a 3-5-2 formation, depending on how you see it, using like shoring up the defense. I was disappointed in Gabon. I expected a lot from Boanga. Boanga is somebody that has been scoring a lot of goals in the Major League Soccer. Did not do anything today. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is quite old, so I wasn't expecting much from Aubameyang because there's nothing he can do. But he's going to be a very happy day. I can see the chairman of Remo Stars, Kunle Sonami, the owner of Bet Niger. He's celebrating on the pitch. I don't know other man. Every time I'm always seeing him in Nigerian matches. I don't know whether Bet Niger is an official partner of the Super Eagles. Wilfred Ndidi, the second half we did not play well, but Seamen had a very, very good chance to take us to the final. And in the extra time, the fitness of Nigerian team showed. That's another benefit of having a lot of European-based players, right? So when you have a lot of European-based players, it's easy for you to see. We could see the fitness. The team was looking stronger, and thankfully we are through to the final. We should be the favorites to win in the final because we have the hottest striker in, I would say, one of the hottest striker in world football, only second to Harry Kane and Erling Haaland in Victor Osimhen. So if Victor Osimhen is playing well, we will always have a chance to win. So they just have to rest. Hopefully NFF will pay them their bonus. We don't hear another case now that they are missing training again. Today is Thursday. The final is on Sunday. So they have Friday, Saturday, 2 days of light rest, and then they can always like be prepared for the final. I'll definitely come on live later to just have people join and then discuss the game. But for now, everybody have a great day and cheers, everyone.